Hi, East Millbrook. This is Mr. Ferguson. I'm going to let you know how to use PowerTeacher to set up your class if you need to set it for a pass-fail only. Two ways you can do this. First and foremost, you can just enter grades as you normally would, keep track of your assignments, and when it's time to go to print or set them up for grade, if you come over here where it says Final Grades, if you right-click on the final grade and then click on Fill Scores. On Fill Scores, if you come in and you want to just replace them all, you're going to make a manual override and you're going to set the grade to a capital P. That would fill them all down into pass. Now, if you had one score that was not passing and you needed to go back and change it, you can always individually change a score in the score inspector. Again, manual override, and I could change it to a failing grade. Now, that's one way. The other way, we'll pause here in just a second. I'll come back and reset these. Okay, I've reset the grades back to how they were originally before I went into the automatic. Now, the other way to set it up, and this is more, I think, long-term, is to come up here at the top where it says Grade Setup. Click on the Grade Setup, and then over here, make sure we're on Grade Scale. When you popped yours open, you were probably on Calculations. Click on Grade Scales. Down at the bottom, you're going to see a plus and a minus. You want to click the plus because we're going to add a new grading scale. So we start by copying the old grading scale. There's a little teeny tiny arrow next to that. If you click on that arrow, it brings up that grading score. Now, I'm going to rename mine into Pass Fail, and under description, I'm going to write out as a reminder that this is a pass fail for math, for my math acceleration. Now, the cutoff score and the grade, this is going to take a little bit of doing. What we're going to need to do is click on the cutoff, and you're going to change the value to 0 all the way down. So this is 100 zeros and 100 down clicks. Almost there. Now, all of those scores are set to 0 for the cutoff. The only thing we now need to do is come in and set the cutoff for a passing grade. So we're going to set that for 60. That means that anything is a 60 or higher, it will assign a P, and anything else, it will assign still to the 0, to the F. All right, let's go ahead and save. Okay, now if I come back to my score sheet, nothing has changed. That's okay. I now need to go in and tell it which students I want to set the pass-fail to instead of the 10-point scale. So at the top, I'm going to click on Student View. Oh, sorry, wrong student view. I wanted to be on up top where you see score sheet assignments. I want to click on this student view. Now I've got where I could put in the preferred name, their student number, birthday, all the way over here where it says grade scale. I'm going to right click and I'm going to then click on Set Grade Scale. I don't want just one student. I want all of the displayed students, and I'm going to set them all to the pass-fail grade scale that we just set up. This clicks yes. Now if I go back to my score sheet, I can see that it has set everybody to pass except for my one score, which was below the cutoff of 60, and that is still a failing score. Thank you for your time, East Millbrook. And again, if you have any questions, remember, ask Ms. Boylan. Bye.